It's cold at night. Can't you sleep?
The moon is bright. It's a beautiful night. I am aware of the fact that something's on your mind. Your unrest is obvious. Why aren't you able to sleep?
Today, I came to learn many things and couldn't sleep.
What did you learn that keeps you awake?
Something different.
Minister Yi, you work day and night for national affairs. Fortunately, what you've learned has achieved some results. Some people say that Yi fights off danger and is the Lord Qingling in your dynasty.
Lord Qingling betrayed the monarchy and fled the Wei state. He wasn't a man of moral integrity. Miss Bai, this metaphor is improper.
Yi, what you said reminds me the time Lord Qingling dishonored the principles of the court is when he took up with the king's pet. And not the time he fled from the Wei state. In order to steal the tiger tally, he bribed Ru Ji. According to principles, the king doubts conclusion with courtiers, and his concubines most. Qingling only cared about his temporary plot and never expected those pitiful empresses would be executed by King of Wei after she helped him. This woman is completely trapped in power, and is left with nothing than misery and poverty. So tell me, Yi, do you think I'm right?
I think people do a lot of things involuntarily and blind. Just imagine, if there was such a spy like you by Lord Qingling's side.
If Lord Qingling kills her to keep her mouth shut, do you believe he can flee the Wei state when this news gets out?
What exactly do you mean?
Do you think this pond of water can cover up all the secrets?
Sima Yi? What are you doing?
I'm talking about the business.
Your hands? Come over here. What was that?
It was only business. I'm just finishing up. Lord Qingling was a man of justice. He didn't kill indiscriminately.
But Ho Ying is still dead.
He committed suicide.
He did that to prove his innocence. He would still be alive had Lord Qingling trusted him. Wouldn't have been a warrior. Had Lord Qingling not taken him away, he would have been loyal to the end. A loyal courtier. Instead, he is dead.
I do understand. I would never abandon Ho Ying.
Who is Ho Ying?
I'll tell you in the room. Let's go.
So what were you doing just now?
Just talking business.
Then what were you doing with your hands?
I was just demonstrating.
Demonstrating what?
Tiger movements.
You think you're so smart. Tiger, don't lie.
Miss Bai, I was scared to death just now. I thought they were going to kill you. Should we report what has happened to His Majesty?
No. After what occurred tonight, we can finally feel at ease in Sima Yi's home.
Get in there.
Please don't push me. I have many things on my mind.
Get over there. I can't believe you do that. Getting romantic with your concubine while mourning? Aren't you even afraid of what people might say behind your back, huh?
Please, you must believe what I'm saying. You've just misunderstood. That's not what was happening between us.
Then what were you talking about? Who is Lord Chenling? And why is it you can't abandon that...
Ho Ying.
him?
Chunua, if you give me a chance, I'll explain everything. Lord Xingling is from the Warring States period. His state was also called the Wei State then, all those years ago. His sister then married into the Zhao state, becoming wife of King Zhao. Back then, the Zhao state was completely trapped by the Qin state's forces. Lord Xinling wanted to assist the Zhao state, so he begged the King of Wei to dispatch troops to aid them, but the King of Wei refused. One of Xinling's followers, Ho Ling, suggested they bribe the concubine in order to get closer and steal the Tiger Tally to save Zhao state once and for all. This is the famous story of how the state was saved by simply stealing the famed Tiger Tally.
So where exactly do you come in?
It's because that Bai Ling Yun, compared me to this Lord Xingling. She said that I'd become the sinner of the Wei State now.
Why is that?
Today, her maidservant, Xiao Yuan, was eavesdropping on my conversation with Madame Zhen. This fact is the most critical.
Well, now I understand your words. But why were you doing tiger movement?
This one? This was because I felt real danger. As she sat there, with her back facing me, watching the small pond of water, I then intended to kill her.
So you meant to kill her? Well, it looked like you wanted to feel her.
Chunhua, I can't believe you'd make fun of me in such a critical situation. I am sure you know that the Emperor would kill our whole family if Bai Ling Yun shed even a little of what was said.
You shouldn't worry. She won't betray you.
Why do you say that?
Do you think how close your hands have been, and you still don't know her heart?
You would surely know that I have never once been that intimate with her. How could I know such things?
You know she likes you.
I have no feelings for her. So, how could she possibly like me?
A woman can always see clearly at a glance what men pretend not to see. And are you pretending? Come here.
I don't need to.
Come sleep.
Xiao Yuan, I've made some good food for you. See, come over here. Come on, have a taste.
There's no such thing as a free lunch. You must be up to something. Go on. What do you want?
What could you possibly mean? Honestly, I've seen how you and Madame Bai cook for yourselves every day. It can't be easy, eating the same types of meal each day. All I did was make some dishes to try for a change. All I ask is that you give them a taste. If you find them delicious, I will cook some more, huh? Here, try some.
You're not trying to poison me.
Yeah, of course not, Xiu Yuan. Do you think that I'm the kind of man who could do that?
Well, you honestly don't seem like you would have the guts.
Please sit there. Hey.
You first.
All right, if you insist. see, it's good.
That one.
It's good, see?
And that one.
Don't worry, this food is fine. If you were to get poisoned by my food, you would probably be the first person that I had ever seen this happen to. I'll have another one. Go on, dig in. It's your turn to have a taste. You take these. Eat something. This? How is it?
It's, edible.
Come now, what do you mean by that? This is more than edible. This is delicious. You even made this dish the other day. And do you know why your dish wasn't as nice as mine? Because your dish was lacking that extra boost of flavoring there. Cornell. Do you even know where to find Cornell? You would never be able to find any. Let me tell you, this compound is big, and it happens to have all sorts of things. But I know all the nooks and crannies. I've lived here longer than most. I could find a needle in a haystack. All you need to do is ask me. It's true. If you ever need to find something, just ask, and I'll, gladly do you a small favor. You wouldn't want to hang around looking like a thief. Like this young cub who worked under me in my hometown. His name was Gui, and he always wandered around blindly. He would skulk, always keep to himself, looking for things. He even wandered right into the master's chambers. He had evil intentions, stole money. The master was angry. But he gave me free rein to punish him, in any way that I chose. And this Gui was so much taller than I am. But he cried bitterly, his eyes full of tears, not wanting to leave Wengshan. But I took him, grabbed him by the collar, and threw him right out of there.
You're quite amazing, Brother Hu. So much taller and you still threw him out.
Yes. I'm just a servant. I've nothing to offer, but my strength. No, please, take your time. Well, so, Jawan, if there's ever anything you need, like maybe... like maybe if you need to move something, or maybe you need to buy trivial things. You had better come straight to me and I'll help you carry them. You will save so much energy. I mean, the courtyard here is just so big that I would be glad to help you. This compound is an ocean, and we have plenty of fish. I mean, the more people in one place, the more they'll talk about everything. There's no stopping them. But not me. Ever since I stepped foot in the Sima compound, I have been very careful about what I do. Stay in my room after I finish my work, and I won't even come out unless the master himself calls me. I never hang around unnecessarily, but of course.
Salty.
I use too much salt.
General Cao, such a great honor to see you.
So His Majesty called the minister during his garden visit? Ah, yes. I am so glad to see you have recovered from the loss of your father so soon after his passing.
I'm doing as ordered. Affairs of the state should come before family. But I wasn't aware. This was only a garden visit.
Oh? And the guest who went to your mansion yesterday, that was under order too?
Yesterday? Oh, you mean His Highness? Yes, of course. His Highness went on a hunting trip and came to my house just for fun. I, of course, persuaded him to go back to the palace. But I've come to realize that as a teacher, I am guilty of not being strict enough on him. Thank you for reminding me of this.
Well, let me tell you this. You are the reincarnation of a fox. Your tale is finally exposed.
General, I am just the same as you. We're all foxes with the tiger's ferocity.
Here comes your majesty!
Great,
Great
honor
honor
to
to
see
see
you.
Please stand up, my two ministers.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
King.
So tell me now, what were you laughing about?
Minister Seema and I saw a fox hiding in plain sight.
Two foxes, actually.
Sima, have you ever seen a tiger?
My king, it is a sunny day.
And seeing your majesty,
Seeing you so pleased.
it brings me great joy.
Well, I also saw two foxes. I remember how we'd go side by side, visiting the garden when I was just Vice Prime Minister. And when the sun went down, we would go on, guided by the night, by the glow of the moon. After my ascension, we lost those moments of leisure. How about just today, we recall the joys of the past in this garden?
Thank you for your kindness, Your Majesty.
After you.
I couldn't possibly. After you, please.
Here's to you, my two ministers. Please enjoy.
My king, I am mourning my father.
I understand. But this is spring liquor from Deng Ai. He put his heart and soul into it. Surely, as his teacher, you would want to try it.
With this spring liquor, I seek longevity. And, Your Majesty, I wish you eternal life.
Oh dear, my king. This wine tastes incredibly weak. It is not enjoyable. Ha!
Of course not. It's made from the new grain of this year. In only 10 years, our granary will be full, and then it will taste more mellow. Cao Zhen, please, could I ask for a favor?
King, may I at least first ask what it is in advance? For if this task is within my abilities, I would risk any danger. And if I cannot do it, I will not dishonor your majesty. I would rather die. So please tell me now, what is it you wish of me, so that I might begin?
Am I such a terrible man? Zhang Qian took a diplomatic mission to the western region and left behind him a tale for the ages. Power is declining in the east. Even the western path is blocked. In order to reopen it, all I ask of you is to fight Kroriana.
My king, I am the general who guards the west, and I will not decline if this is your order. But sir, before I go on this mission, I have something that I must say.
Speak.
My king, Sima Yi once told the late emperor that the crown prince was the foundation of the state. Today, I want to share with your majesty these very words.
What do you say, Sima Yi?
I agree with General Cao. Choosing a prince, especially this early, will reassure the citizens.
It seems that you two feel you already know who that person is. Pour some more wine for my ministers. Come. down, drink this cup of wine together, and think to yourselves, what do you really say?
My king.
Let me ask you, for the Great Way State, what is the top priority?
To bring the state riches, stability, pacify rebels, and preserve the peace.
It's only to preserve the peace. This land of mine cannot have chaos. So, let me get to the point. I'll not appoint a crown prince, and from now on, anyone who even mentions this subject will be guilty of treason.
Even though the music is coming from within the mansion, I feel like I'm on that landscape. The sound lingers for days. Miss Bai, I admire your skills on the sitar.
Zichi appreciates Boya's talents. That's why there's a masterful melody. Only now can I understand that tranquility. Have you seen the Emperor?
Yes, I have. He didn't say anything about the Crown Prince. And he sent General Cao to the western regions.
His Majesty is still taking your side. No one knows when Cao Zhen will return. You can take advantage of this and enforce the new policy. Congratulations.
You are exactly right, Miss Bai. You have insight far beyond the ordinary. I really admire you. Let me thank you in the name of my family.
Why are you thanking me?
For not reporting that matter to the Emperor.
Which matter?
That matter.
Which one is that matter?
You know which one.
Oh, that one is not over. Please, come closer to me. Since I moved into the Simmer mansion, I have known. You get up before the dawn and eat late. You're busy with state affairs all day long. I also know you're loyal to the Emperor. God can see your true sincerity.
What you're saying sounds quite familiar. I suspect you're playing to the gallery or angling for praise. I do understand what you're doing.
Come on now. Your words reverberated in my ears. For over 3 days, I will follow in your footsteps and You will be my role model.
I'm of one heart with you, Miss Bai. We're the same.
Birds of a feather flock together. We're of the same family.
Yes, we are.
We're of one heart.
We're of one heart.
Madam. Aren't we of the same family?
We are.
So why are you scared?
No, I'm not scared.
This reminds me of something. I hope you can tell me the truth.
Feel free to ask me anything. I'll tell you what I know.
What is tiger movement?
Tiger movement? Miss Bai, I don't think that night.
I knew you had no intention of killing me. I'm just curious about whether it's a couple's joy shared between you and Madame Jeanne.
Miss Bai, you've got it all wrong. I'm reserved by nature, Chenhua, and I are far from being that intimate. It's 5 animal exercises. Only people in this mansion know the secret. Everyone here can practice it.
Everyone in the Simmer family.
They can. Even Hoji can.
Teach me.
Okay, I'll teach it to you someday.
Today, Cha Yuan and Stuart Ho are busy cooking me my native dishes now. You can stay and have dinner with me later. And until then, you can teach me while we wait. We're not of the same family then.
No. We are.
Then stay.
Fine.
Teach me.
Fine. The exercise.
You're not going to escape from here.
The exercises are divided into 5. Tiger, the bear, the deer, monkey, and the crane. Which one would you like to learn first? First, make tiger paws. Turn them into palms. Then tiger paws. And palms. This is tiger's raising. Next is tiger's springing.
Huh? Is this it?
Exactly.
Well,
learning the tiger.
Oh, yes. Tiger movement.
What's tiger movement?
I'll teach you another day.
But I want to know.
I am surprised that these 5 animal exercises really do work. I just made a movement like this, but now I feel a breeze stroking my face, and the blood is surging through my entire body. It's hot.
Go slowly.
Let's have dinner.
I'd like that.
Put it away.
In Wei State's second year, Luo Yang became the capital. Sima Yi became chief of staff.
Master, I'm finished. Please come look.
Zhonghui, you can take this sentence away and rethink these last 2 sentences.
Come on, Sima Yi. You won't believe this. Come and see who is here.
Deng Ai, you're back.
It's a honor to see you.
Deng Ai, please stand up. When did you arrive?
I arrived in Luoyang today. I visited the Emperor.
Sima Yi, Deng Ai has done an absolutely wonderful job in the land hoarding and irrigation work in the last year. Some troops in Shoshan County and southern Wahe have stopped getting funds from the state, and they turned in 600 million kilos of grain. With such an achievement in the new policy, we can finally sleep soundly at night.
Teacher, I came to the capital to report to the Emperor that since there's a surplus in land hoarding, the grain transporting route has become a problem. I designed a grain transporting map. I brought it here to ask for your advice.
Today the Emperor said we can send troops to conquer the Wu state. Your grain transporting map came just in time.
Zhonghui, Deng Ai, come, sit. Chen Shan, please.
Thanks, you first.
I want both of you to tell me which of Wu State or Shu State should we try to conquer first and why?
With natural resources and clear roads, the Wu state first. Shu state has bad terrain. It won't be easy to transport army provisions. And people there are poor. It would not benefit us. We'll still need to feed thousands of people. It is a loss.
Master, I may have an idea.
Yes.
I think that it is unfavorable to conquer either. Although they're small states, they have good locations and powerful navies. Liu Bei is ambitious. Zhuge Liang is a good leader. Sun Quan knows his enemy. Lu Xun has military strategy. These aren't good conditions to attack. That's why the late Emperor failed to defeat the Wu state. Our top priority is to pacify civil strife and enrich the citizens.
Deng Ai, you've lost your stutter.
Sima Yi, what Deng Ai said isn't shh. It's the truth.
Shen Shen, do you need to relieve
We're
yourself?
deep in conversation. I'll be okay.
Deng Ai, you're right. We need 10 years to complete the land hoarding and another 10 years for the new policy. We don't know if the Cao family generals can give us another 10 years.
Thanks to the Emperor having sent General Chao to the west of the Yellow River last year, the pressure of the new policy has been much smaller. But we got news today that General Chao made a great victory, So in a few days he will return in triumph. Our days are going to get tough again.
The 9 grades official selection system and land hoarding system have been implemented. They are stable. Dengai, you've been working hard these days.
All of it is my duty.
Actually, it's been hard for Mr. Sima and I. How about I introduce you to a girl like a matchmaker? You've been away, but you should have a good wife, right?
My work isn't finished. I have to run around the country. Let's talk about it later, please.
Dengai, come, show me your map for grain transporting.
This here is northern Huahi, and that over there.
My general opened the way to the western regions and brought back many things with him. He asked me to give you some. Please have a look. It's a luminous pearl, which only exists there, just for you to appreciate.
No. It's such a rare treasure. I have not earned this. I absolutely cannot accept
Envoy,
it.
you don't need to refuse. How could you say you haven't earned it, huh? You've been living in poverty for 2 years now. It's your contribution to be here and for you to help supervise Cao Zi. My general said that there would be 10 times the treasure to welcome you when you get back to the capital.
They want me to return.
You won't be a supervisory envoy anymore. If Cao Zi is eliminated, then you'll return to the capital. Huh?
Cao Shi's always had a weakness for wine. It won't be hard to condemn him. But I don't know how far I should go. Please, would you give me some advice?
I want him dead.
Come, open! Come on now, show some respect. My lord.
Raise your heads.
Keep your heads up. Your Majesty, I killed 50,000 rebels and saved 100,000 people in the pass. 1.1 million sheep and oxen. It is clear between Central Plains and the western regions. Citizens are happy. There are 100 carriages of treasure. I've brought the tribute and the envoy here. He's waiting for you to call.
Cao Zhen, you really are a great general. The Western Region's rebellion has existed for over a century. In just one battle, you cleared out a pass for us. You will be remembered in history for your merits.
Aye.
You will get many awards.
My king, I won the victory, all because of your wise strategy. I didn't let you down. I'm glad I could come back and see your majesty. I feel fulfilled.
We have been apart for 1 year, and you've become a better man.
I would not dare flatter you, because your majesty is so wise.
Don't refuse my rewards. The enforcement of the new policy is quite effective now. The national treasury is full. I can afford to reward my own general.
I thank you, my lord.
Let the women leave.
Get out!
Today, I'll hold a magnificent banquet to celebrate you. I heard Tao Shuang achieved a lot, so call your son to the palace and let me see him.
Your Majesty, he's just a child still. Don't spoil him.
Hey,
My king!
leave the memorials for tomorrow. I want to stay with Cao Zhen tonight.
Secret memorials of supervisory envoys must be reported to you.
From where?
Juan City.
Maybe Cao Ji got drunk and made trouble again.
My lord?
Shi Chun,
My lord.
ask Hua Chin and Man Chong to meet me. Don't tell the Secretariat Mansion.